everyone, my name is Kelly. Today I'm going to do a video for you of my month favorite products. I will be showing you what I have been using for the past couple of months, and I truly swear by it, love it. I've been using it on my mission trip, and you know Vietnam has a lot of sun and it's really hot and sweaty, but I found that these products I've been using really helps my skin and help me to look good, and you know, who doesn't want to look good? So those of you who are trying to find new things to use, or you know, it's best to watch reviews because at least you can hear from someone who used it. And I just want to say this up front that I'm not being paid by any company to do these reviews. I'm just sharing them to you just because I like sharing, and I think sharing is caring. So I hope that you enjoy the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. So for today, you're gonna have to excuse my voice. I'm going through my allergy season. Every time spring and fall comes along, I get really bad allergies. This is my skin. I just washed it, brushed my teeth, washed my face. I have nothing on my skin right now. So you can see how it improved my skin texture when I use these products. You don't have to have pimples or breakout to have bad skin. You know, sometimes if you're tired from work, or you know, you're just going through a tough week, or you know, you can't sleep, it also affects your skin. It makes it look dull and flat. So I've been using these two skincare, actually three, and honestly not expensive, and it works just as if it was like the most expensive brand in the world. So after I cleanse my face with the Murad cleanser, I use this vitamin C. So you probably see these a lot, and I've tried it and they are amazing. I usually get pimples here and there because of my acne, brown spots. So therefore, it's always a struggle, and there's vitamin E and there's polyspore and there's many things you can use, but I find that they don't fade as fast. So I've been using this vitamin C, and it helps a lot. I believe that they send this to you from London, England. This is the brand, but the thing is that when this comes in the mail to you, it's not sealed. So at first when I got this, this wasn't sealed. So I'm like, this is not normal, because everything we buy here in Canada is sealed and packaged, but they simply just send you a bottle like this, not sealed. So if you receive this in the mail and it's not sealed, don't be surprised. I guess it's an England, London thing. So it has drops like this. Okay, so I would do like 3 drops on my face, and I use this day and night. I get really dry skin around my nose because I have a T-zone, oily, and then dry around here. So therefore I tend to, like, when I wear my makeup or when I'm putting on foundation or powder, I like to keep anywhere that's dry moist so that it doesn't go on cakey when I put on the foundation or the powder. So the great thing about this is it doesn't have any scent. It just doesn't smell like anything. So those of you who are allergic to smell, you can feel safe that this is okay. So when you put it on your skin, I let it sit in for about a few seconds. It's gonna feel a little sticky because it's a serum, I assume, but then just let it dry, and then it should be fine. I use this both night and day. Honestly, I've been using it for 3-4 months already, and honestly I love it. It's really a good serum, and it's so inexpensive compared to all the other brands out there, and I find this really works. So those of you who are looking for a vitamin E serum, I highly recommend this one. Very good. The next thing that I will put on latering is, after I put on the vitamin C from Mabel and Meg, I'm gonna use the So this one is the Rose Gold Auxiliary 24 karat gold infused beauty oil. So this one is I use it with these two together. Can't live without them. love them. So for my lifestyle, I'm very a night owl. I stay up late to do work, and you know, when you wake up in the morning, your skin gets dull and you get tired. But honestly, let's say I go home and then I wash my face at 9 p.m. and then I put these two on, and then I do my work until 1 and then I sleep. I may not have a good night's sleep, but these two products truly help to take care of my skin while I'm working or while I'm sleeping. So those of you who are been trying expensive products out there from department stores and you don't find that anything works, try these. They're not expensive. If they don't work for you, the website will allow you to return them. I believe you get your money back, but I haven't returned them, so I don't know. But phenomenal, great products together. So after my skin is a little absorbed with the vitamin C oil, I'm going to shake. So therefore, between these two, this one dries more matte. This will have a bit of an oil. So try not to use too much of this. 2 to 1 pump of this is good enough. So I usually put it around my nose, 2 drops, and then I rub it into my skin. And I add in some. So make sure at nighttime, I don't mind putting on more of these just so that it treats my skin while I'm sleeping. But during the day, I still need this under my makeup just to make my makeup look very smooth. I really don't use a makeup primer if I'm using this, because this is like a makeup primer. It really smooths out my skin so that when I put my foundation or my powder on, it doesn't go cakey. So after I finish that, I'm going to put on my moisturizer. So after that, I'm going to put on my moisturizer. This one is a very cheap one. It's like $30. I got it from like a tanning salon. So about that much. So next I will be using the Lancome Cushion foundation. I really like this one. My number is 140. With this, I use it in Vietnam, and I find that to me, I like a full coverage, but I don't like people to know that I'm wearing it. So usually if you wear makeup that are cakey and look like, you know, you have a ton of it on, then it looks fake. But if you keep your skin moisturized and you use a full coverage foundation, it doesn't really show. It just makes your skin look more even. So this one I really like. I got it from Sephora. So I have a cushion pad like this, and then it has like that, and all you do is you just dab it like this, and you pat it onto your skin. I find that this step really helped me, that I don't have to, you know, conceal and then, you know, foundation and then conceal again. So this is a really full coverage, but it doesn't go on cakey because it's using like a cushion. It's oil. It has oil texture in it, so it dries pretty matte. I would say, you know, not completely matte, but just normal. But the thing with this is that since it's you know, it's the way it's designed, it doesn't go on cakey or heavy. It actually absorbs into your skin really well. And you definitely can layer this. So if you feel like you need more in certain area, you can always add more. So if you wear this by itself, it's gonna give you like a dewy effect. I personally like it more a little bit matter, so therefore I'm gonna put a powder over it. So let's say after you finish putting this on and you find that you have certain area that you need to conceal. For example, let's say give and take, I have some brown spots more noticeable right here from the sun. I can just use a concealer and just dab on top of it. So usually what I like to do is do the cushion foundation first. It covers as much of the flaw that I have, and then I go back with the concealer, because if I am putting on the concealer first and then putting on the foundation, I find that I spend too much time correcting the problem with the concealer. I would put a layer of the cushion foundation first, and then where there are leftovers of my acne, then I will use a concealer. But 90% of the time when I use the Lancome Cushion foundation, I don't need to use the concealer anymore. So this is just me showing you, if you do want to use a concealer on top, you can. This gives me more like a dewy Korean pop star kind of finish. If you like the dewy look, then you can just, you know, leave this and then put on your blush and your lipstick and you're done. But I like more of a matte coverage, so I'm just going to go over it with a bit of a powder. So I'm using the Chanel powder. My number is number 30. So all of my powders and my foundation always have SPF. It's very important. I don't like to use the lotion SPF just because I find it gets really oily. So therefore, most of my makeup that I buy, I try to get SPF. It's always important to wear SPF. If not, then sun damage will really make you age. So I'm just going to use a brush. Okay. And again, I'm just dabbing. I'm not fluffing it like this, because if I do that, it's going to remove some of my foundation. So that is it for my skincare and foundation and powder and concealer makeup routine in the morning. It usually takes me a lot faster, but since I'm doing a video, it's slower, but you can just do this in like 3 minutes. And then if you wanted to add on a little bit of blush and eyeshadow, you can. So right here, I'm just, this is an M cosmetic compact that I have, but it's not M product. It's just product that I like, and I cut it out and then I just put it on. So this is what I carry on my Vietnam mission trip, when just in case if I do go out and I just want to glam up a bit. Very convenient. So so that's that. So next I'm going to be using blush. Okay, this is a really pretty blush, like a coral, that I got from the Becca brand. It has a highlighter, but I just took out the blush and put it in here. So just gonna go on my cheek with this color. Okay, it just gives more definition to the face. So for a normal work day, I just do my skincare, my foundation, my powder, and then a bit of blush, a bit of eyeshadow, and lipstick, and then I'm good to go. So next I'm going to use a bit of an eyeshadow. Okay. So for everyday work, what I recommend is that I have eyelash extensions on me, like you can see right here. So the thing is, with eyelash extensions, you really have to clean them really well. And you know, at night when you go home, and if you have eyeshadow, makeup, or eyeliner, and you don't clean your eyelash extension properly, eventually it's going to get dirt and dirty under here, and then it clogs the pores, and your hair will have a hard time, your lashes will have a hard time growing. So it's very important that if you have eyelash extensions, you got to be very hygienic with them, because keep in mind that once they are put in you, you can't really clean your lash line properly, because you don't want to make the eyelash extension fall. So therefore, I try to avoid putting like shadow or eyeliner on the lash line or on my eyes, because at night I know it's going to be harder to clean it. So therefore, in my case, I have tattooed my eyeliner, so I don't have to worry about eyeliner. But just keep in mind that if you do wear lash extensions, if it's on like a normal day at work, you don't have to have like the perfect liner, or you don't have to have like shadow right onto the lash, because the lash extension will give you that, you know, a bit of an eyeliner effect. So for me, I kind of cheat my way through. When I put on my shadow, I just put it on the top where the middle of my eyes are, just to give me a bit of like a definition for my eyes, so it doesn't look too, you know, flat. But I don't go down to the lash line, just because I don't want to have to clean it at the end of the day. I wear makeup every day, but I try to make it so that's easy for me to clean when I go home. So therefore, I'll do a whole separate video on how to take care of your eyelashes. But so for my eyeshadow today, all I'm doing is adding a bit of product, and then I'm just putting it in the middle, okay, like that. I try to avoid going down to the lash line just because I don't want to not be able to clean it well at nighttime, and then night after night it can get, you know, dirty in there, and it can, you know, clog the pores, and then my eyelashes won't grow or it'll fall. So just by me adding some color in the crease area, it just, you know, it's okay. It's not too bad. And this is optional. I usually don't, but I'll do it today. I can add a bit of the same shadow underneath just to make my eyes a bit more pop and defined. Okay, so next important thing is contouring my nose, which I can't leave my house with because my nose is so flat. So here I have a bit of a bronzer, not too dark, okay, and I'm going to contour my nose. See what a huge difference it made by just contouring your nose? Like, you look like you just got a nose job. So you can also contour your chin and all that, but on a work day, I don't have much time. I just do the basic. This is the MAC Soft and Gentle. I've been using this highlighter for the past 7 years and I love it. Very gentle, and you know, I add it onto my brow bone. I find that when you highlight under your brow bone, it actually makes your eyebrow look more defined, and it just pops this area. And then I use a bigger brush just to highlight. I find that when the light hits your cheekbone, if you have a bit of a highlighter there, it looks really pretty. And especially if you're going out at nighttime, it just makes you pop in the room. And then you can add it a little bit on the top of your lips. So now last thing is the lipstick. This one I'm using is Bare Minerals. It's called Kitty. And it has a bit of a gloss in it, so it's really pretty. You can get these from Sephora or even the Body Shop or the Shopper Drugs Mart. I always have this in. If you have oily skin like me, and by like a few hours your skin is like T-zone, it's like a grease pan, I highly recommend to have this, especially in photos. You don't want to look so greasy, so I always carry this with me. So that is it for my makeup. I personally like it. I find it looks very natural, but not natural. When you're wearing makeup and when you're in the beauty industry like I am as a hairstylist, you have to look presentable, because you can't make someone pretty if you yourself don't make yourself pretty, you know? So that is it for my makeup before work. This is usually how I do my makeup every day when I go to work. Just something quick and simple. If you find that you like this tutorial or you like this makeup look, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and help me raise awareness for my charity cause. Once again, those of you who are my subscribers or those of you who are just watching this video, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone. Thank you for watching.